day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's
Oh,
reception desk.
oh,
Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
oh, okay.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
You hear about the camera? It's about time.
The woman in front of me was immaculate, not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's
Oh,
sister?
oh.
The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Okay, let's go. Um, oh, oh. I have like actually no experience on how cameras work, so I've kind of just been going with the flow of this game. Because at the very least, it's making things a lot easier to um, digest in terms of how things work.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Chill. I'm not broke. Let's go put that.
If I used the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Wait, which way was it supposed to be facing again? Oops.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Where's this supposed to go? Maybe I'm just an idiot, actually. That. Oh, this is. That. No. That on the back. That's Chris. Nope. Ta-da. I assume in real life this would be much harder.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
Nice. Nice.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
What narrative experience was the game trying to achieve? So the story of the game revolves around Maria, someone who left home for a year to travel and work as a repairwoman for other people's belongings. In her most recent destination, she interacts with locals of the town. Two different pairings. One is the mayor and his daughter, and the other are two sisters, one of which is a cafe owner. Um, this story revolves around the relationships of each of these pairs, um, and how they deal with the idea of um, drifting apart, and but then also um, acknowledging that they've drifted apart and trying to um, come back together. The mayor and his daughter are grieving for the loss of a wife and a mother, while the sisters have a strained relationship after being apart from each other for so long, despite being close when they were little. Um, and once they come to terms with each other, this this allows Maria to reflect on the relationship with her own parents, and she decides to contact them for the first time in a year. Did the game do a good job of achieving this narrative experience? Um, yes. Um, through the dialogue, um, through the way it presented the story, through like almost watercolor or like children's book-esque art style. Um, blending that art style, the dialogue, um, lended itself really well to the idea of relationships. Um, each pairing felt really organic in the way that they interacted with each other as well. Why is this narrative experience a valuable one? I think the way that Maria ended up um, acknowledging her own relationship with her parents after seeing how the two pairs interacted with each other and how they resolved their relationships. It can also, I guess, like transcend to outside of the game through the player, how the player seeing how Maria saw the pairs, and then the player can um, reflect on the relationship with their own families and relationships as well. But then also, this is really relevant to the current assignment where we have to explore the relationship between the characters that we make as well. When did you lean in or look away? I was interested the whole time. It's it's a game that I definitely enjoy, like the art style, the gameplay. It feels very relaxing in the sense where it's engaging, but it's also I don't have to necessarily try as hard, even though some of the parts where you're assembling might need you to think a bit, but it's that part's engaging and not to the level of frustrating, which it can be sometimes in like other games. But yeah, overall it was interesting the whole way through.